Hey everybody, it's Christine Nicole, and this is my vlog for my health blog. As many of you know, I have been on HCG, and a lot of you have been following me on the journey. And you've been wondering, when are you going to post the final results? You haven't posted in forever, and I've been working on a video, and every time I worked on the video, it would not work. And I'm kind of glad it didn't, because I have even better news. I've lost more weight since when I was going to actually post that video. So I'm in the maintenance phase now. I'm on day 53 altogether. And yeah, so the grand total that I've lost in 53 days is 33.4 pounds. Yes, that is so exciting. That's a lot of weight. And I went to the gym and I went to the free weights and picked up about 30 pounds to see what was on my body. And once you actually pick up the weights and realize that that was on your body, it really hits you. That's a lot of weight. So, I've lost 33.4 pounds. I'm in the maintenance phase now, which is 3 weeks after you finish the drops. And then I'm going to wait another 3 weeks and then start round 2, which I need to lose around 43 more pounds. I would like to be, I don't know, 155, 165 would be my ideal weight for my height and my body shape and type. Actually, what I did is when I finished the drops, I met with a doctor and asked him how many calories I should be eating a day based on my activity level, my lifestyle. And so I need to be eating about 1,700 to 1,775 a day. My ideal weight would be around, he said, 150 to 170. He was like, that's kind of more up to you, but he said, you know, try to pick a neutral number. So like even like 160, I would be happy. And yeah, so that's so exciting. 33.4 pounds. What's even more exciting than the pounds is the inch loss, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to calculate the inch loss in front of you on my waist. I might need a calculator because I can't do it in my head. But I can do it, some of them. On my waist alone, I've lost 4 inches. Just on my waist. My hip area, this is crazy. I've lost 6.5 inches just on my hips. On my thighs, my left thigh, I've lost 3.5 inches just on my left thigh. On my right thigh, I've lost 4 inches. My stomach, I've lost 5.5 inches on my stomach. My chest, I've lost, 4.5 inches. On each bicep, I've lost about a 1/2 inch on each bicep. That is so amazing. If y'all calculate all that up, come and tell me, because I don't want to calculate it right now. That's so crazy! Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. I know I'm kind of freaking out, and I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Yes, so question time. A lot of you guys, as soon as I post a blog, I get a flood of Facebook messages, which is awesome. I love hearing from you guys. And I'd like to answer some questions. Number 1, was HCG a good decision? Obviously, yes. It was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made, going out on a limb and trying it. Wow. It has been a journey. I've learned a lot about myself. HCG is not a diet or a crash diet. I've been on every diet, crash diet, ever known to man. I've had a nutritionist, a personal trainer. But if you don't change your thinking and change your lifestyle, what's the point? You're going to go back. What are you going to do? You're going to go back to the way you were before as soon as that diet's over, gain all that weight back plus more weight, and then you just get in this vicious cycle. Your metabolism gets messed up. Everything just goes crazy out of whack. Things that I've learned while I've been on this whole journey, and I posted this in the blog quite a few times, that I think food and I had this relationship. we were either best of friends or worst of enemies. There's never been an in-between. Well, the fact of the matter is you and food should never have a relationship. Food, and I've heard this more times than I can count, but it really hit me through this whole process. Food is fuel. That is what it is. It is what gives you energy, and it shouldn't be used for anything else. It should be used for energy. Just looking back, I was eating 4 to 5 times more a day before I started HCG. I had to be. I thought about all the foods that I was eating that I thought were healthy. Okay, just because they say it's sugar-free, fat-free, does not mean they're healthy. Look at the back of the label. Look at the ingredients. There are, I don't know, I think it was like 43 or 53 different types of sugar or names for sugar. It's crazy ridiculous. If you actually study and look at some of the things that you're putting into your body, they're chemicals. You're putting chemicals into your body. It might taste good, but is it good for you? So I have really been conscious of the types of things that I put into my body, and I've learned about different things. I don't know. Going back to the relationship with food, I ate when I was happy. I ate when I was sad. I ate when I was angry. And I ate when I was bored. I realized how many times I sat in front of the TV and grabbed something to eat. Why? I wasn't hungry. I just was bored, and I needed to entertain myself by shoving something into my mouth. No. That's not what food's for. You eat when you're hungry. When you need fuel for your body to function throughout the day, that is what it's for. I learned a lot about myself and a lot about food, a lot about nutrition and how the body works. And many of you have written me and said that I've really inspired you to make changes in your life. And that is absolutely so exciting, because I started HCG and the whole process before New Year's. I think I started at like December 31st or something crazy. I was like, I refuse to start it on New Year's, because that's when everybody starts it. And statistics show that people who want to lose weight last about 3 weeks. The people that you see in the gym in the beginning of January last about 3 weeks and they quit. And that's the reason why I said, this year I am not refused to start a resolutions. Resolutions fail. I said to myself, I'm not starting a resolution. I'm going to start a revolution, because I know that I am not the only one out there dealing with these issues. I know there's got to be a lot more women, a lot more men that feel the exact same way as I do. And so I decided to be very open and honest with myself, open and honest with other people, and no holds barred, say everything. So I did. And a lot of you guys were really impressed and kind of like, wow, you're being really open and honest about everything. And I really wanted to be that way, because I wanted to show other people that you're not the only one that's dealing with these issues and needing help. So, yeah, if I've inspired you, that is awesome. That is what I wanted to do, is really kind of get a kind of an army of healthy people. I think all my life I have looked at weight loss as I want to be skinny. And that's not what it's about. I now look at it as I need to be healthy. And health is important. And this is the temple that God gave me, and I want to glorify Him with it. I want to respect it. And I wasn't respecting my body. I think what really hit me is when I took my before pictures, I had a meltdown. I'm not going to lie. I had a major meltdown. I was crying uncontrollably. I was angry because I had let myself get absolutely out of control. And in all honesty, I was abusing my body, and I didn't even know it. I was overeating, overindulging, eating the wrong foods, not working out the way I was supposed to. There's a proper way to work out, and I was, not doing it. I made a lot of excuses to the reason why I was overweight. So as I said, I think it was in my first post, I started my first diet at 9 years old. I was in 3rd grade, and it was the Atkins diet. I started when I was 9 years old. By high school, I had been through 2 major eating disorders that got so out of control I actually had to seek professional help to get over those eating disorders. And if you've had an eating disorder, you never fully get over that. It is very tough, and you have to consciously make a decision not to relapse and fall back into those patterns. And through those eating disorders, I completely messed up my metabolism. Sorry, I get kind of teary. I really hurt my body. I got down to my weight that I wanted to get down to towards the end of high school. I was competing in pageants. I was doing modeling. I was happy. And then I gained my weight back plus more. I couldn't control it. I had no control over food and what I was doing to myself. The food had control of me, and through this I've really learned a lot about myself and the way the body works and how to be healthy. And I quit looking at it as I need to be thin, I need to be thin, I need to be thin, I need to be thin. I look at it now as I need to be healthy, I need to be healthy, I need to respect my body, I need to take care of the temple that God gave me. And that's what I've been doing, and I feel so good. And it's so nice to have friends and family that see me and they're like, wow, you're looking so good. It's so encouraging. And I've really gotten to the point where I realized before that I did not love myself because I let everything get out of control and I didn't love myself. And I can honestly say I love myself now. I've really learned a lot about who I am as a person. I had, instead of eating, I actually fill the time with productive things like, I don't know, working out, reading, learning, writing more music. It's just opened up a lot of time, and I'm not controlled by food. The food does not control me. I control food. And it is no longer a relationship with food. I use food for fuel. And I've been working out. And, I'm not going to lie. I am not one of those people who just wakes up and is like, oh, let's go work out. That's so awesome. I am just, I'm not, it's not that fun to me, but I have to do it because it helps me maintain my body and be happy and healthy. It's good for you in so many ways. And you know what? I found that it is a great stress reliever. If somebody can piss me off, and instead of eating a cupcake, I go hit things at the gym. Or Zumba. Zumba is so much fun. Do Zumba. If you don't want to, go run on the treadmill, Zumba is, the best class ever. I love it. It's crazy, and you're dripping sweat like crazy. So you're burning all those bad calories and feeling good about yourself, and you meet a lot of really nice and cool people. So figure out what's gonna make you happy, and I found those things. But lots of lifestyle changes, lots of thinking changes. And I realized this time around that I had to make thinking changes so that I would never, ever, ever fall back into that same trap that I did before. And I get so encouraged when you guys write me. Every time I post a blog, I get 15 to 35 messages in my Facebook inbox. It's insanity. And I love it that people, even that don't have Tumblr, they're following me and they're like, oh my gosh, I always wait for your next post and I am so ready. And if you're on a journey right now, do not give up. do not cheat. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know some people, especially some of my friends that are married, say, "Oh my gosh, my husband keeps bringing home Burger King or McDonald's or all this junk food," and I'm like, you know what? Let them eat it. Let them eat it, because you know what? You're going to be healthy and happy, and you don't need that junk anyway. It's not good for you. It's not even real food, half of it. So just think of it that way. But be happy with who you are. Discover who you are, and you'll gain so much. This thing is really self-disciplining. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. And they always say will is not enough. It really isn't. You have to be headstrong and very disciplined to do this. But if you stick to whatever you're doing, I know some of you guys aren't doing HCG, which is fine. But if you're doing something to make yourself healthier, keep it up. Do not give up. Keep going. You'll learn more about yourself. You'll be confident. Oh my gosh, you'll gain so much confidence. It's so nice walking through and kind of looking in the mirror, and instead of like a bump where your stomach is, it's actually flat. That's what it's supposed to look like. Who knew? It's a really nice feeling, and I will post the before pictures after my second round of HCG, because I do want to get to my goal weight, and I will get to my goal weight, and I can't wait to share that with you, but we have to wait until maintenance is done, and then the other 3 weeks off of everything. And so then I'll start my second round, and I'll restart the blog and let you guys know if I learn anything else new. So yes, start looking. This is some tips right at the end. I know this video is ridiculously long. Start looking at the backs of labels. Start researching what you're putting in your body. Think about portion size, and really evaluate how you look at food or working out or whatever's causing you to stumble, I guess is the right word, I don't know. Evaluate that and figure out what you need to change. And don't just make a temporary change, make a lifestyle change. And if you do that, you will be so happy. So anyway, this is the last vlog. If you want to figure out how many inches I lost, I'll figure it up and I'll type it or something. But it's a massive amount. And I've lost 33.4 pounds so far. And I will lose the other pounds that I want to. And I can't wait to share all the pictures and all that good stuff with you. So anyway, I love you guys. I thank you for the encouragement, the support that a lot of people have been giving me. And if I've inspired you to do and make healthy changes, I am so happy. That was my goal, is to start a revolution. Let's start a health revolution. Let's really get serious about our bodies, our health. So anyway, I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited. Keep going. Do not cheat. Don't give up. You can do it. I love you. And I can't wait to share the whole nother journey that I go on in a few weeks. So anyway, bye guys.